Because of the money. Show me the money. So, John, let's stop playing games. Let's show them the money.
So the numbers. So if you buy a system, first off, you're going to notice something. There are two prices here. The top one, the 31,360, that's how much your average solar array, 7,000 watts, would cost on the average, outside of a Solarize program. That's what the average system cost in Connecticut is. In Solarize, that price is about, what's that, $5,500 less. What's the percentage there? Like 20 or 30% less there? Mm-hmm. So it's a significant discount just starting off with the gross cost of the solar array. You're going to get, in this case, a $25,800 system is going to get roughly $7,200 right off the top from the Clean Energy Fund, or the Clean Energy Finance and Investment Authority. I'm going to call that CEFIA. The remaining amount is eligible for a 30% federal tax credit, in this case about $5,500, meaning that $25,800 system is now only going to be about $13,000 bottom line. And this would also be your out-of-pocket, because Ross Solar Group waits for the rebate, and we could also give you a little bridge loan for 12 months on the value of the tax credit, meaning that a customer would only have to come up with $13,000. That system, not the best house in the world, maybe it's facing southwest or southeast, it's got a little bit of trees in the morning or the afternoon or the evening. This is going to be your typical production for a system like this, $1,360 annually, which equals a little over a 10% return on your investment. Can we all agree that that's a pretty good return on investment? All right, good. Another graphic to kind of illustrate that model. You can see, so zeros here in the middle, you make an investment, you're in the hole, you kind of wait over time, and at some point you get your money back. And this is, I know this looks pretty wild, right? You got this small area where you've made an investment, and then all of this is yours. This is a very realistic return on your asset, because when you make this system, you install it, it pays for itself in, say, 7 to 9 years. But it's got a lifespan of 40 years, and the commodity it's creating only goes up in value. It's quite realistic to say that over 30 years, by the way, the warranty on these panels is 25. So you're going to get more years out of it. By 30 years, you can see that your returns have done nothing but escalate year after year. So there's a way where you can leverage all of this wealth that you're going to accrue from that solar array. You can take that and borrow against it. Instead of making an investment on day one, maybe you've got other things that you need to do around the house. So you can do, in this case, the Connecticut Solar Loan. That same system, $25,830, could be installed for about $1,000. In the beginning, your payments are going to start a little bit high. $154 because you're waiting for that tax credit to come in. The Connecticut Solar Loan allows you to prepay the loan as much as you want for 18 months. This would be the minimum payment, but you get the tax credit, you apply it directly to principal, and the payment drops to about $102 in this case. So it's creating $113 a month worth of electricity. So for $1,000 out of pocket and roughly $50 a month until you get that tax credit, that's all the money that you're putting into the system. And graphically, it looks like this. So the other one where you kind of went into the hole and then you kind of waited to get it all back. All these green bars is money that the solar array is earning for you. This dashed line represents your payments. That little spot over there in the corner, that's your investment. The solar array is going to pay you all of this. 15 years down the road, if you just make minimum payments, it'll eventually, you'll own it. No buyouts, no renegotiations, it's just simply yours. And these green bars continue to go until about here. That's year 30. And that's all yours. And you only spent that little blank spot over there. Finally, the lease. This is the easiest to wrap your head around, because it's that same system, $25,830. You pay nothing for it, though. Your payment is going to be fixed, in this case, $90 a month. It's bringing in $113 a month worth of electricity. So you're making about $23 a month, and you spent nothing on this system. So by the end of the year, you've made about $250 to $300 worth of savings, and you spent nothing on the array, and you've gone green. This is commonly referred to as the no-brainer, because you can just save some money. So any questions about either of those options? I know it's a lot of numbers really fast. Did anybody have any questions on that? Cool.
Guys, the numbers don't lie. You know, I mean, the only thing you have to hope is that the orientation of your house is the proper orientation. That's all. I mean, this is really a no-brainer. And I mean, for most of the places in Brookfield, a good percentage are going to be able to take advantage of solar. You know, I mean, what we'll do now, we're going to show you what you do when you want to go ahead. And really, guys, the only thing you need to know is pick up the phone. But we're gonna go through the process so you'll understand it and you just become more familiar with it. So John, you can hit us with the next one now.
So if you guys are interested in finding out how all three or any of those three scenarios could apply to your house, this is what you could expect by participating in the Solarize program.